Hola, muy buenas. ¿Qué tal? Bienvenidos. Bueno, vamos a continuar la historia de de Council. Vamos a seguir donde lo dejamos en el capítulo anterior. Y entramos, recuerdo, en la mansión. Y bueno, lo dejamos justo ahí, nada más recién entrar a la mansión. A ver qué me haga con el menú porque no me acuerdo de nada. Vale. Diario. Mapa. ¿Tengo alguno? ¿Nivel? ¿Dónde lo pone? No. 3 puntos. Ah, sí, tengo 3 puntos, ¿no? 2 puntos. Ah, no. ¿Dónde pone si tengo puntos o no? A ver. No tengo, hombre. Perdonad que estoy en la barra absoluta. Cuando entramos aquí había un montón de gente. ¿Ha desaparecido aquí todo el mundo ya o qué? Bueno, regresa con el grupo junto a la chimenea. Vale.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Ojear. Elección de dificultad 0.
Open to Brutus's page. Caesar, stabbed by multiple blows at once, sees Brutus raise the dagger on him. Then, covering his head with his robe, he delivers himself to the arms of the conspirators. Nice family. Let's keep it. Might come in handy someday.
Objeto añadido al inventario. Vidas paralelas. Regresa con el tío este junto.
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one
Joder,
to
la
say.
pava, macho.
I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set
Vamos
foot
a
on the
vestir ahí.
island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just
Está súper
arrived?
bien hecho el modelo de la
Late
tía.
morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simpler.
Los demás parecen zombies. La tía se la han currado que te cagas.
President of the United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Horn, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Riche, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Vamos a decir la
Lord
verdad.
Mortimer asked me to drop everything and come find my mother, who seems to have disappeared during her stay here. I took the first boat, and here I am.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be, sir. It's not your fault.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Este trama algo. Este pavo. Joder. Se va a toda hostia.
Holy shit. That's the man from my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apology.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I have already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Me quedaré con él.
Washington has to say. Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found
Joder,
out that
lo
Sarah
logro en todo el
had
medio
gone
de la
missing.
conversación.
I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the order in the United
Es que estos
States.
juegos no sé por qué no los doblan, tío.
I didn't know.
Sorry to make
Esto debería ser obligado,
I didn't want to speak in front of
doblarlos.
the others.
You did well.
Estos de Focus,
Secrecy
desgraciados.
and discretion
Ya no les voy a comprar más
are
juegos de estos.
our
Mira que me gustan.
organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Del
My
Mortimer.
mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
And that is to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
When did you last speak to her?
Philadelphia, 15 years ago. Sarah often went back and forth between France and the
Joder,
United
15 años.
States.
Yes, I remember those days. I didn't see her too often. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about? When she came to the U.S., did you exchange ideas about the Golden Order?
Exactly. What's more, she was essential in helping set up the American branch of the Order. I would never have become its leader without her help. We are a new country, And to achieve our democratic ideals, we need to count on discrete powers such as our organization.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
I wonder if Mother is still on the island. Could she not have taken a boat and left?
I don't see how. No vessel can moor closer than 200 yards. Not to mention the permanent presence of staff and servants. There is one strange thing, I grant you. This island is barely the size of Delaware, and despite that, no one has been able to locate your mother.
So my mother still must be on the island. But I did find a book that belongs to my mother.
Where did you find it?
That's what worries me. I found it hidden on the wharf.
Do you think she was preparing to discreetly leave?
I don't know.
An extremely likely proposition.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
A ver, entra en escena el Lord Mortimer
Careful,
este.
they're coming back.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
The statue is impressive, and so are the paintings. Rubens, the Caravage, Guignero. Lord Mortimer has very good taste, and the means to express it.
Oh, I see our young sir is a connoisseur.
Yes, in my spare time. Yet, I couldn't tell you who the artist of that painting there is. I think I recognize a theme, but the style...
El vagabundo.
Saturn devouring his son. Oh, well, you wouldn't
El
know.
vagabundo.
The artist is none other than Lord Mortimer. I thought for a long time that the painting wasn't finished, but my old friend assured me it was. Still, there's no accounting for taste.
Not very conventional, but...
Le van los cuadros raros, tío, a la diseñadora esta.
You'll find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
Sir Holmes, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Elizabeth Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Elizabeth Adams. Bueno, a ver. Tanto parloteo. Este juego ya sé que es de parloteo. Bueno, de leer, más bien, porque...
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Vale.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right, where is my room?
Aquí se ha ido Tokiski. El palacio mola que te cagas, por eso. Madre mía, vivir aquí... Pff. Aquí no se puede tener la calefacción todo el día encendida,
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Tengo que ir al loro, seguramente hay cosas por aquí. Mira, ¿ves? Objeto de inventario de monedas de colección. Estos juegos así debería ser obligado traducirlos, tío. O sea, doblarlos. Porque es un juego que joder, cobra un poco más si lo doblas, desgraciado. Que es que tienen la puñetera manía de fastidiar a la gente. Entiendo que puede ser una desarrolladora pequeña o lo que sea, pero joder. Mira, no me deja ver. ¿Me deja ver o no? No. ¿Qué hago yo solo por aquí arriba?
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
El líquido dorado cura todas las alteraciones negativas. No puede llevar más de 5 encima. Vale. ¿Cura todas qué? ¿Alternativas he leído? Hostia, esto es inmenso, ¿no? Vengo de ahí.
The Quorum Guide.
Madre mía, con el castillaco este. No sé por qué me recuerda... No sé. A los Resident Evil, ¿no? La mansión que es así. El abrojo te proporciona el estado exaltado. Se mostrarán temporalmente las inmunidades y las vulnerabilidades que afectan a tus elecciones durante una conversación. No puedes llevar más de 5 encima. Vale. No sé de qué va todo esto, ¿eh? Ya lo intentaremos averiguar, a ver de qué va todo este rollo. De elixires y... Madre mía, el castillón es chiquitito. Nada, aquí no puedo ver nada. Ahí había algo.
Monsieur Johann van
John Van Boulder. Pues eso. Me ha dicho al final del pasillo, pero no veas, esto no tiene fin. Madre de Dios. Aquí es más acogedor, ¿ves? Esto es... Aquí he visto algo, ahí.
A Chinese coin.
Una moneda china. Se reconoce fácilmente por el agujero cuadrado del centro. Se llama cash. Cash. Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash. Los cuadros los flipan. Está todo cerrado, tío. Acá el canto está todo cerrado aquí. Esto es inmenso, la Virgen. Aquí te puedes echar unas carreras. Pero elegantes. Jope.
President George Washington.
George Washington. Coño, presidente George Washington. Ostras, y Napoleón Bonaparte, ¿no? Los demás no sé quién coño son, pero... Que no acabamos, ¿eh? Que había algo. Moneda de colección. Juego con las monedas, tío. Le sobra la pasta a esta gente. Lo tiene todo tirado por ahí. Ostras, ¿esto es laberíntico? No, lo siguiente. ¿Pero esto no acaba de rincones? Jalea real. Pues eso, a la desarrolladora esta de Focus le gusta el rollo. Le va el rollo este. Cuadros raros. Cosas así. Sus juegos son todos así. Monseñor Cardinal Piaggi. Que a ver, que a mí me gusta también, que pues los compro. Pero voy a dejar de comprarlos por no doblarlos. Por son unos desgraciados. ¡Hombre! Yo ya no sé si sabría volver, ¿eh? Me habéis liado un pollo, tío. A lo mejor le da la vuelta a todo el castillo. A ver. Tío, estaba ahí. Sí, me da que le da la vuelta al castillo. Y yo le da la vuelta.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Eso es lo que ha pasado. Eso es lo que ha pasado. Aquí todo victoriano. Veamos para la habitación. Va. Ve a tu habitación. Voy a mi habitación. Leerla, hombre. Tiene un sello por eso, ¿eh?
But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust.
Bueno, claro. Dejar la carta sellada. Abrir la carta sin romper el sello. Ostras. No sé qué hacer, tío. Es que son 3. Venga, va, la abro sin romper el sello.
So, it really is a list of French countrymen. Piaggi wasn't lying. Wow, nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Joder, solo era eso la puta carta y he perdido ahí 3 por... Pensaba que nos iba a contar algo.
Hey, a Russian ruble.
Joder, moneda china, rusa, hay de todo, tío. No, todavía no salgas.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
¿Qué es esto?
Golden elixir. Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. Saturn devouring his sun. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall.
Joder, macho, vaya pinturas más.
Saint Jerome the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices.
Ahí no hay nada. Vale. Vale. Joder. Ya me voy a dormir. Tío, hombre, pero déjame chafardear. Bueno, pues no me deja el tío huevón. Se va a dormir. Yo no sé si dormiría ahí, no sería capaz. Ya os lo digo. ¿Eh? Bueno, no está mal. Pues nada, gente, pues lo dejamos aquí ya, no nos despertamos y continuamos en el siguiente episodio y así ya lo dejamos, arrancamos ya en episodio. Por lo dicho, venga gente, nos vemos en el siguiente, que vaya bien, chao.